Let's talk about how these cues will impact our own markets. We have the GDP data, the auto sales number, and a lot more. And our research team is joining in to tell you how the trade setup will look like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, good morning and happy Friday to all of you. Rima, let me come to you. What is the market setup looking like today?
Well, the start is expected to be on the quieter side. We've got flattish cues coming in from the global market. The Dow, the S&P 500 mildly lower, the Nasdaq inching up a bit of gain. But yesterday's market action seems to suggest that there could be some weakness in store. So yesterday, markets opened flat. They trended lower through the close of the trading, trended lower throughout the trading session, and finally ended with a cut of about close to 100 points. We ended around 19,250. Just about 20-30 points away from the intraday low. Now, the intraday low is also very crucial because yesterday the intraday low was 19,223. This practically coincides with the August series low of 19,229. So in a way, the Nifty's formed a double bottom at that level. We went down to that level and rebounded close to about 30 points. So in the immediate term, the street will watch out for whether the 19,220, 19,230 level holds out. As you pointed out, there are a lot of cues to contend with. The Q1 GDP print, we'll talk more about it, at 7.8%. In terms of flows, we had the DIIs buying 4,382 crore in the cash market. The FI sold 2,973 crore. You've got the August sales numbers to track. Crude prices have inched up, and now it's practically at that $87 per barrel mark. On a week-on-week basis, it's higher by close to 5%. So that, considering the way monsoon has been, and the impact it's had on food inflation, and now crude prices rising, inflation is going to be a real worry that the markets are going to be talking about. Yesterday, IMD also held a press conference, and they gave an update for what the month of August has been. 36% efficiency, though they did say September is going to be a normal month. But despite September being a normal month, for the full monsoon period of June to September, we're still likely to be below normal. Back to you.
Okay, they thought that August will be normal as well, so it'll be important to see how September pans out when it comes to rainfall. Thank you, Rima, for all those cues. Surbhi, you have all the stocks that are on our radar today. Take it away.
That's right. So first one is TV18. Now Viacom 18 has won the TV and the digital rights for the Indian cricket team matches for a period of 5 years. Next is 5-Star Finance. Sources say that PE investors are likely to sell up to 8.8% stake in the company via block deals. The price is going to be 724 rupees per share, which is nearly a 6.2% discount to the current market price. Gujarat Gas will also be on our radar. The company hikes industrial gas prices to 43.3 rupees per SCM. This is the second price hike taken by Gujarat Gas in a month. India Pesticides, the company acquires 11,500 square meters of land in Uttar Pradesh. Navneet Education will also be on our radar. The board approves a composite scheme of arrangement where they're going to merge the Gen Next students and also demerge the EdTech business of Navneet Future Tech with the company itself. And lastly, Genius Power, the company gets orders worth 2,250 odd crores.
Okay, all right, a lot of stocks in focus, but let's talk about the F&O space. Manglam is joining us now. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So you said happy Friday is the last day of the week, but it's also the first day of a new month and a new series as well. So what will we say? We say hello September. Well, September in the past has been, September series that has been known for big moves on either side. So if you just take a look at the last three September series, you would see that, the last one we saw a decline of nearly 704 points. The previous one, the one before that, we saw a gain of almost 1,000 points. And the one before that was a decline of 754 points. The one before that actually was a gain of 600 points as well. So big moves on either side is what September promises. How has August fared? 406 points lower in the August series, the first negative series that we've seen in the last 5 itself. The rollovers have been largely in line at 78% from August to September. And the 3-month average has been around 77% itself. So that's no problem there. And also at the same time, the Nifty open interest is about 1 crore shares. The last 3-month average out there too is 1 crore. So no real worries. We're going pretty much light on an even keel. FIIs, they started the August series with a long exposure of 59%. The Nifty was down 406 points. But now they've, moderated their positions. They're starting with a 51% long exposure at the start of September series itself. So it is an even keel. All things that we will be watching out for will be a bunch of triggers. The first one, of course, the end of this week, the next week, we have the G20 summit. Then we'll also watch out for global macro, central bank commentary coming in. Institutional flows, extremely important because we saw a lot of FII selling in the month of August. Let's see whether that continues or not. And also the El Nino impact on monsoon and rural recovery because August saw a big deficit in rainfall. Let's see whether it makes up for in September or not.
Okay, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. Have a great day. With that, we'll do one thing. We will slip into a short break. When we come back, India reports GDP growth of 7.8% in the first quarter. More on that on the other side. Stay tuned.